Good morning. For our form drawing today, we are going to need to make some dots on our paper. For you, please use a light crayon, such as yellow, but because I want you to be able to see in the video, I'm going to use a darker crayon. So we need 2 dots in the middle, and then we need 2 more sets of these dots on both sides. Alright, so do this first and then play again when you're ready. After this, you're going to go around the dots with our golden crayon, but we are not simply going to go around them. In the middle, we are going to make sharp corners, while around these dots on the sides, we are going to make curved lines. So watch carefully. Curve, curve, then an angle, curve, curve, and then back to the start. And so now I'm going to push down harder so you can see, and please follow the form with your finger while watching. Alright, now you can do this on your own page. Pause here and do this part, and then play again when you're ready. So now I am making the lines thicker with the same crayon, and as I do this, I try to make sure that the form stays balanced and I don't end up making some parts too thin or too thick. So here I can move a little bit more here to this part because this is thinner than this. But overall the line will be thicker. Make sure to round off these parts as well. And try to do this carefully. Try to make sure you make every part of it even. So don't leave some lines thin and some lines thick. Make all of them even with each other. Okay, now I am done with mine. You can pause here and do the same with your work. Now I am taking 2 different reds. One is vermilion and one is carmine red. So one is lighter, one is darker. And I'm going to outline these lines going over and under once again. Okay? So I'm going to go and outline my form, and I'm going to go over first. Under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, and under, over. So now I'm back to the start of one line. I am now going to take the other red and going right under there, and I'm going to be matching what the other red did every time. So both went over, then both will go under here, then both will go over, under, over, under, over, and so on and so forth. Now the lines are complete and you can see clearly where it goes over and under. You can pause here and play again when you're ready. I am now going to take another stick crayon. The color of this is sort of a brown red because I want it to look a bit golden. You can use reds, browns, and oranges for this. And I will be shading the lines that go under. So this goes under. I will be shading it gently and trying to soften it as it goes. And I'm going to leave this line going over. You can do this by making feather motions, lifting your crayon as you pull it to the outside. And then here there's a bit of a stark contrast. Later you can go over it again with your gold to make it blend a little more so that there's a more gradual transition. Now I'm going to look at my form and see where else I would like to do some shading. So I think on the outer corners a bit, I will shade it a little bit on the underside here, a little bit here, everything that's under, just a little bit. So I'm doing it as if the light is coming from this side, but only a little bit. And then I'm going over again with my gold. And after you do your form, you can use another crayon to shade inside and to hide your yellow dots after. Alright, so that is our form for today. Please write your name and the date today before you take a picture. Thank you.